Hello, streaming to you live. I'm Gordon with Unlock Your Bioenergy. Today is Wednesday, May 27th, 2026. And today's workout is going to be a 9-minute warm-up, and it's leg day. And then after that, I want to talk about what increases speed. And it's going to correlate to what you see in the thumbnail picture for this video. So, without further ado, I'm going to start with the workout and get on with the warm-up. So I'm going to turn on there's the heart rate monitor. Use the trusty rope. Come on. There we go. I'm going to set the metronome today for, let's go 145. That's going to be the tempo. So that's going to be the skipping tempo. Start with 6.5 minutes at this pace. Do whatever trick you want. And then after 6.5 minutes, I'm going to transition to doing double unders and then running steps at the same. Try to do, double unders, I will just do whatever pace feels comfortable. And then running steps to keep the intensity up. And then for leg day, you see the exercises that I've selected for today. They're scrolling on the screen. And of course the hot water tank turns on. Oh. Really? Really? Ah. All right. So, for today's reverse lunge TKE, I set up a band here on the post. This one's going to come just above knee height, so it's going to mirror the height that my knee will be when I stand on the vibration plate. Something like that, I think. And then I will take the oh yeah, okay. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just move this here. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do instead. Oops. I'm going to do this. Change my mind a little bit. So I'm going to take an ankle strap and attach it to a carabiner, and then with the so got blue band, ankle strap, and I'm going to attach the a door stop or a door anchor to the band, okay? And I'm going to hold the door anchor in my left. I'm going to start with the left leg first. So basically what I'm going to do is wrap this around my shoulder like that, and that way I have the tension and I can step up like this if I wish to. And then I just realized the remote I need. And then, but before I do that, I need to put this band, the TKE part around my knee like that. That's good. Okay. So by taking the ankle strap that's going to go around my shoe, and then taking the band like this, put it on the side that you're going to be working the TKE. So I'm going to reverse lunge, and the weight's going to pull my left leg down. So I'm working the left side first. And let's begin. Okay. And you can lift your leg like this. Go slow. Down. And there's lots of tension on the quads. I can feel it all the way through. So by adding this guy at the end, the knee raise, so I'm working the hip flexor while still trying to hold the TKA portion, so it puts all that emphasis on the closed chain part of the exercise. It's very good. And I'm not adding any extra weight over and above my body weight. Oh wow, this is very good. This variation. Wow. Certainly feel it. All right. Now I'm going to switch TKE to the other leg. All right. Now, attach the ankle strap. So this is kind of an easier version to do the pistol squat. I find when I do the pistol squats, I involve more of the glutes. Whereas doing this reverse lunge, it's focusing more on the quad. Oh, wow. Wow. At that very end, the TKE portion, I could really feel it right up in here. That's good. And this vibration really adds a dynamic. Okay. All right, next up is quad extensions. So that's where I'm going to take I don't have to do that yet. Okay. I'll take the same blue bands that I have here. And I'm going to attach them so, by taking the blue bands off the post and attaching them here, it's going onto a low anchor point, and I'm going to take the Bosu ball here and I'm going to place it on the ground to raise my torso off the wall. Yeah, okay. About there, I think. We'll see. So the idea behind this is to do quad extensions. So working the quad from a stretched position. And I will start by taking a band like this here. So and there's quite a bit of stretch. Oh yeah. Really? Okay. Of course can't see it. And the idea is to have, yeah, that's good. I've got tension on the bands, or there's maybe a little bit more. Okay, like that. Okay. So basically I want to work the quads here at the very starting point of its pulling motion or pulling movement. the Bosu ball is holding my position, I can kind of... The idea is to work the muscle at this point here. So I'm pulling about 10%, now 20, maybe halfway now. And the idea is to work the quads. They're getting worked at this point. I have to really, like, oh yeah. This variation is very good. There's almost no relax. I can still feel, it's like I'm stretching my quad here, and the bands are pulling it in my... Oh. I'm dripping over here. Gosh. Oh wow. When you do this right, you can certainly feel it. Oh. Wow. Oh, that's certainly a lot of discomfort. Good discomfort. Very good. Very, 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 very good. All right. Next is hamstring curls. And that's where I'm going to take these bands off. I'm going to put them on around my ankles, but in order to do so, I don't want to unzip the Velcro, so I'm just going to slide them on this way. You can do these exercises without any shoes if you wish. If there's no requirement, I guess I could take my shoes off. But for the tibia version of this, it's best to use your shoes because it provides an extra anchor point for that particular exercise, so that's the reason why I keep my shoes on. So, next exercise is the, okay. So right side on the right side, left on the left. All right. Now, for this version, you want to make sure that you have tension at the beginning of the rep. Yeah, okay. That's what I want. I think it's, yeah, P1. So the idea behind this one is to curl, make like a bicep curl as you would with your arms. And this really works the hamstrings. So hold it isometrically. So at this point here, there's not a lot of tension. It starts about here. That's where I can feel it. And which is okay, I'm okay with that. Largely because the next exercise is going to focus on the very stretched point of the hamstrings, whereas this one's not. So you want to spend more time here at the top. One side, there's the other. Ah, wow. So you can make this into like a complex exercise. I'm holding my torso off the ground here, putting more weight onto my knees. Gosh, oh wow. When is this over? It's gotta be soon. There we go. Gosh, oh, wow. Okay. Next exercise is ball bridges. So that's where I'm going to take the exercise ball. I'm going to change the position of the vibration plate here, so perpendicular to the wall. Doesn't matter, it can be like that. And then also I'm going to take a 30-pound weight. And then also take the exercise ball, and this is where I'm going to raise my feet. They are going to be positioned onto the ball. Okay, about there. And I'm taking the weight, and now you hold your hips off the ground, squeeze them up. If you needed to raise the height of the vibration plate and your shoulders off the ground, you could do that. Take 2 benches of sorts. I haven't done that because I feel I don't need to do it. I have enough of a height difference here between. So here you can curl it like this. this is getting the glutes and the hamstrings. This is at the full stretch point. So raise down your hips, explode up. This is a very good combination type of movement. Targets a lot of area and you get a lot of bang, a lot of effort for your time. If you're looking to save time, this is the way I do it. Oh, wow. Hold, curl. Wow. This is 3 minutes of agony. Come on. We're done yet. And having the weight here. Oh. Gosh. This exercise is good, and I don't like it because of it. How good it is. It's one that's really not comfortable. Okay, next exercise is going to be the tibia. So for this one here, I might as well take my or no, I don't have to. I was going to take these off, but I'll just move them up here like this, so they're not going to be clinking onto the ground. And that's where I'm taking the other set of ankle straps that I have. If you don't have 2 sets like I do, then you have to take them off your feet. And this is going to go like this. And the idea is to pull your toes away from the wall. So I'm going to lay down onto the vibration plate here. Okay. I'm going to take the ankle straps and put them on my feet like this. Essentially, that's what I'm doing. Yes. And of course. So, now I'm just sliding away. There we go. And the idea is to point your toes like this and lift your toes away from the wall as if you're standing on the ground. But you have the additional vibration that's acting as an activator for the muscle. And I just work my way through each movement. So here my toes are pointed towards the wall, and now I'm 5-10% away, slowly moving 50. Now it's like as if I'm standing on the ground, and now I'm pulling all the way up. My heels are digging into the ground. So holding it here, hold it, keep holding it. let it go down. So you can work the tibialis really aggressively, like a type 2 explosive exercise. There's one thing I notice is I've got a lot of strength there. I could probably go even heavier, double the bands for this particular exercise, and I attribute that to the skipping that I do on a regular basis. So I've got a really strong tibialis, and that correlates into all kinds of ground sports, track and field, volleyball, courts, you know, any sport where you need to have explosive power from the feet. Here I'm holding it now, digging my toe or digging my heels into the ground, lifting my toes off the ground. Oh, yeah. And feeling the tibialis. So here I am at a full flex point. Here now, releasing. So holding, now it's stretched. So I'm lifting my feet a little bit higher off the ground so that way the ankle straps don't fall off my toes. And just allowing the resistance to tug on the tibialis at that starting point. So just holding it like 5-10% and letting the vibration do the work. Now all the way up again, down, and that's a wrap. So for the tibialis, next up is going to be the calf raises. And for this variation, you could do this two ways. If you could stand on your plate this way, which I don't know if I can. No. I'd have to have a weight on here in addition to my own weight to prevent it from tipping over. So this is what I do, is to take the jig that I've built here, and I'm going to attach the bands to it. What I'm going to do, yeah, I guess I can do it this way. Take the blue bands off the wall here. So now I'm working the back side of the leg with the same resistance as I did with the front. And there's different ways you can do this. This wood here is kind of like it's a 2x4, so the edges aren't sharp, but what I'm going to do is take the anywhere anchors that I have. I've got 2 of them here, and I'm going to use this instead of the door stops today, because I want these things to stay in place, and you'll see why. So one's going to go here, putting it at its widest spot, and that way I can change the so go something like this, I think. Yeah, I can move it out a little bit more if I wish, and it's not, and the 2x4 is really strong. It's not gonna, if you can bend the 2x4 with these bands, then you're lifting a lot of weight. The 2x4 can hold a lot of tension. I'll probably break the bands before I break the 2x4. So with that here, so what I'm going to do is take the straps like this. This is just a different way of doing it. And of course, where's the remote? Ah, here it is. So take the bands like this, and then I'm going to work the, and of course, so now I'm working the calves, so lifting off, and using the extra resistance to pull me down towards the vibration plate, and allowing the vibration to activate the quads all the way through its full range of movement. And this is an excellent way of strengthening your calf muscles. You can do single leg if you want. Like, there's really no restriction what you can do. I'm just going to flip that around. So actually, this is to hold it with the door stops, or the door anchors, is a lot more comfortable than doing it the way I'm doing it, because the carabiners, I can feel them on my shoulders, so they're kind of digging a little bit, or even the ends of the bands. Okay, this is good. I'm starting to feel the calf muscles now. They're getting a good. This is a good way of working them, because they can be a real stubborn muscle. Lots of type 1 fiber. Lots of type 2. All right. So, those are all the exercises for today. I'm going to switch the screen here. So you can see today's date stamp, May 27th, 2026. Starting time was at 2:36 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Maximum heart rate I hit today was 182. So much higher than my calculated maximum heart rate, which is 220, less my age of 49, should be 171. And I wasn't even really huffing and puffing at 182. I was just getting started. So I know that my VO2 numbers are very strong just based off of this. It really one of those things. And you can see how this area here is where I was holding 182. So that was for probably several minutes. Yeah, so 163 to 184. I was in that zone for 3 minutes and 3 seconds. So I'll just zoom in here so you can see what I see. So 163 to 184, that heart rate zone. 3 minutes and 3 seconds today, which is not very long in the grand scheme of things. And I'm looking here at my heart rate where the sensor was blocked because of the way I was holding the the bands for the calf rope, or for the calf raises. So it was probably, that's 2 minutes worth of time. So if I kind of figure out 2 minutes, yeah, so you could see that's 3 minutes worth of time essentially. And a solid effort today for leg day, which brings me to the topic that I wanted to talk about, which was what increases speed. And the reason why I wanted to discuss this today is because I keep seeing people saying, oh, do this exercise to increase this speed, or to increase your speed. And one of them particularly was taking a weight, let's say this here. I'm going to change the screen so you can see here. So taking a weight like this and stepping onto a box of sorts, right? So you go like this and stepping down and controlling the motion. And the person was saying, this is what you do to increase your speed by controlling that the deceleration of the weight. And when I think about increasing your speed, I think that's wrong, because that's not essentially increasing the speed. Basically, it's increasing your ability to control the weight, to activate the muscle. To activate the muscle. So it begs the question: what actually increases speed? Well, when I think about this here, this is an RC car, okay? This is a 110 scale. And if you race these things competitively, you know what increases speed. Gearing is one of those things, can increase speed, but also the communication inside the system itself. And when I say that, is that here there is some soldering points on this motor. And in order to reduce resistance, you solder the wires to the posts on the motor using silver. And silver is, or silver solder, and silver is known to reduce resistance, aka increase the communication speed of the electricity. So when I think about this, I correlate this or compare it against the human body. What increases speed inside the human body? Well, it's no secret that a lot of people know the body's electric, right? So what do you do to increase the speed inside, or the speed of the electricity inside the body? Because if you think about Usain Bolt, Usain Bolt, that's the current world record holder for the 100-meter sprint. He's the fastest man on the planet. He's not the most muscular person. He doesn't have, 150 pounds worth of muscle on him. No. So why is he fast? Because of the speed of the communication of electricity in his body. That's what's making him fast. So what is it that really affects that? Well, hydrogen is known to be in 3 different states. One is, now I'm testing my memory. It's specific to the isotope. I'm thinking about the word. And one of those states of isotope is known to be radioactive, aka deuterium. So, is Usain Bolt drinking deuterium-depleted water? Am I drinking deuterium-depleted water? Is that one of the reasons why I can do the fitness stress test faster? And I've been measuring this for the past now 8 years. I'm 8 years older, but I'm faster now. What am I doing? Well, 5 years ago, I started drinking the deuterium depleted water, and I started to notice things. And then in 2025, April of 2025, I added this, tapping myself on the shoulder. So is the combination of the two things, in tandem with mineralized salt, combining together and doing all kinds of nice, wonderful things inside the body, making me faster? Is it increasing my speed? Is it unlocking my bioenergy? Gee, I really wonder. And does the inclusion of the X49, this guy, tapping me on the shoulder, saying, triggering the body, saying, wake up, increase that bioenergy, the electricity inside your body? Does it result in increased energy and vitality? I've been doing this for a long time. When I say doing this for a long time, I'm talking about exercise. And as a kid, I was fairly active as a kid. Okay? And with that, that's what I'm leaving you today, to think about what increases speed. Just saying. Not only that, you experience the benefits. So visit unlockyourbioenergy.godaddysites.com. Click on the links in the comments. You'll see the buttons below. I'm as real as a heart attack, and I hope you recognize that and support me. Pull the trigger. If you have any doubts, you can do it risk-free. I'm just saying, risk-free. And only buy directly from the source. Lifewave.com/Gordon Tomazik. That's my source. I am a registered brand partner, and I will see you tomorrow for Thirsty Thursday. It'll be shoulders, rotators, and traps. So tune in then. Bye for now.